Hello crochet friends and welcome back. We are working on our placemats. Today we're starting with round 12. Last time we talked about fastening off the yellow and changing to white. If you're doing that, you're going to join right where you ended, that same chain. It was the top of the chain 3 where we joined to close up our yellow for round 11. So we're going to start right there. I'm already in my loop and ready to go. And we want to start with just a chain 1 this time. So we're going to yarn over and pull through for a chain 1. Now we want to work in this same place here where we joined everything up. We're going to enter and we want to do a single crochet. So we're going to yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2. Then we're going to chain 4, chain 1, chain 2, chain 3, chain 4. And then we're going to enter again and single crochet. Sound familiar? Yes, it is. We're setting up to start working this portion again. Okay, that gets us going with the new color. If you're not changing your color, you just continue from right where you were, do your chain 1, and then the single crochet, chain 4, single crochet, all in that same chain space. Okay, now we're going to skip the next double crochet, go into the next one with a single crochet, a chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a single crochet. We know how to do this. It's nice when things repeat like this, isn't it? Because you feel comfortable with it already. So we want to go all the way around. We're going to skip a double crochet, and then we're going to do our single crochet, chain 4, and a single crochet all the way until we get back to that single crochet from the very beginning, and that's where we're going to join 3 and 4 and a single crochet, and then we skip and then we single crochet, chain 1, 2, 3, 4 and a single crochet. And this is round 12. This is my skip, so I go in my next one, single crochet, chain 1, 2, 3, 4 and a single crochet. Okay, so we're setting up for that pretty little loopy part again. 1, 2, 3, 4, the pretty little loopy part we had from before. So we want to get it all set up and ready to go so we can work in those loops, right? So this is just getting us started. Beautiful. And it's a little time consuming, I know. So just take your time and we're going to go all the way around. 1, 2, 3, 4. For round 12, we're going to go all the way around and then we're going to join at that single crochet. So take your time, work on this. Just like those double crochets the last time, you just want to work slow but accurate. We want them all to be the same size. No loopies. 2, 3, 4. No stitches that are bigger than others or tighter than others. That's our goal, right? Okay, so keep going with this to get to the other end, and what I will do is meet up with you and we will join together, and I'll show you how to go on for 13 and 14 because we're almost done. We're doing great here. So just take your time and we'll join up together. Here we go. When you get that last one done, I have stopped so I can show you. I've pulled up my loop. You have 1 stitch remaining. That is your skip for this portion. We're going to go into that very first single crochet. That's where we're going to join. So I'm going to grab my loop just like we've been doing all this time, right? So make sure I've got my little loop pulled tight and we're going to pull it through. Okay, and it's on the back side. We're joined in together here. Perfect. Now, 13 and 14 are a repeat of 5. And if you remember, 5 was just like we've been doing. We're going to single crochet, going over to my instructions here. We're going to single crochet, chain 4, and single crochet all the way around. But we start with our chain 1 to get us tall enough. And we're going to go inside the loop. In the loop, single crochet. Chain 4, chain 1, 2, 3, and 4, single crochet in the loop. And this is what we're going to do for 13 and 14. Now, I only did 13 and 14, 12, 13, and 14 with the loops on my other one. I liked it that way. You could add more loops if you want your border to be wider. That's not a problem at all. Just keep going with it, because as you'll see when you get going, it will still lay the same way, but you're just going to repeat the same thing. So you could do a row 15 and 16 if you want this to be a bit bigger. So check it on your table, check it with your plates, whatever works for you, right? Because everybody has a different idea of what they would like. Then you're going to go into the next loop and single crochet, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, just like you've been doing, but single crochet in the loop. Right, so we're not working in a stitch. We're working in those loops just like we did when we worked back here with 5 and 6 and 7, I think it was. Yeah, 5, 6, and 7. So here we're single crochet, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, single crochet in the loop. So we're going to do that all the way around. This is going to be for 13 and 14. 3 and 4, unless you would like to go larger. So, you do you, it's all good. So I'm going to work this up just like you are, and then we will meet at the end. I'm going to stop at the end of 14. You can keep going if you would like. We'll fasten everything off and see what we've got. It's going to be great. So you could also, another suggestion is if you want to do, maybe you want 1 row white, 1 row yellow, 1 row white, and then yellow. You could always do that. You could stripe it. Those are options. Lots of options. I mean, y'all have lots of great ideas. You're very artistic. Some people tell me what they make with it and the colors that they use, and I love it. I think it's so fun because everyone just has such unique ideas. It's great. And, everyone's house looks a little different too. So, you're going to do what you want to do, right? It's all good. So keep going with these. The single crochet, 4 chain, 3 and 4, another single crochet, but just all in those loops, going all the way around. When you get to the end of 13, you're going to go back to that very beginning, and you always join in the first single crochet that you made. Then you're going to keep going along, chain 1, and then start in your loops again. So keep going with that until you finish 13 and 14. That's where I'm going to stop. I'll meet up with you then, and we'll compare what we've got, see what we've got going on. So just keep going with that. I'll see you in just a bit. Okay, when you have completed the last round of how many you want to do, like I said, I'm only doing 14 total rounds. So this was 12, 13, and 14. If you're doing more, go right ahead. But we're still going to join in that first single crochet that we had made. We're going to bring our loop through just like we've been doing the whole time, pulling it through, and then on the back side, this is where we're going to knot it off. So we want to pull it up a little bit. There we go. Pull it up. We're going to cut off the white or whatever color you're using there. Knot it, and we're going to tuck in all these tails. As always, if you're making multiple and you want to just, do all your tails at once, you can do that, but knot it off good, and then run your tails through your work the best you can. That way we don't have to worry about, you know, things coming undone. And it's something that you might wash a good bit. So, you know, you really want everything good and secure, right? You can block this if you'd like. Blocking doesn't work as great with acrylic as you get with the with cotton. I think it's fantastic with cotton, but it does still help a little bit. So if you feel like you're just not laying as flat as you would like with your work, go ahead and block that. I can leave a link down below for a video if you've never done blocking before. It's not hard. But I found with the other placemat that I made, the variations that I made to this pattern seem to make it lay much flatter. The joining in the back made this area look a little more like the rest. Like it just all kind of matched better. So I hope you like that. If not, I mean, do what you need to do to make it the way that you like it. Absolutely. I'm just trying to help and teach, and I know everybody has great ideas, so do what you need to do, right? But this is the oval. I don't know if I can fit it in here. Oval placemat. I think it's pretty. I like it a lot. I like this size. Now, if you want something bigger, oh, please do go up to maybe a 5.5 hook. That would help, you know, make it a bit bigger. If you want a bigger one, you could always use chunkier yarn. It's an experiment. Just try out, see what you see, how it looks, you know. It's always fun to do that, to try out different ways of doing patterns and everything. So it's all good. But I hope you enjoyed this project. I enjoyed being on this journey with you, and I will see you next time. Thank you, and have a joyful day.